In our last video, we looked at how trading is a performance endeavour. We liken trading to such performance sports as golf, with the example of Tiger Woods, and basketball with the example of Michael Jordan. We also looked at the average time to be consistent. We looked at the likeness to a degree, where we compared the curriculum and study path, and also the application of knowledge through an internship. We also looked at how trading is a journey and the need to be able to pace ourselves. Let's have a look at the topics for today's video. Pitfalls, distractions and things to avoid, the holy grail in trading, and learning about yourself. Distractions and things to avoid. So, weapons of mass distraction. We have subscribing to too many newsletters, etc. So, when we subscribe to newsletters, some paid, perhaps they're paid rather, we feel the need to follow the advice and that sort of thing. And look, while that might be okay to learn, perhaps, technical analysis and techniques, doesn't allow us to develop ourselves. Chasing the next shiny thing or too many rabbits. Now, some of us have a tendency to perhaps try and juggle too many things at the one time, 3 or 4 things, thinking we're multitasking, when actually what we're doing is just dividing our attention and our focus and not really mastering one thing. So, using YouTube as your only source of education, looking at Twitter, etc. constantly. Now, generally, good traders, great traders, and trading mentors don't use Twitter or YouTube. There are some exceptions, but generally that's not the case. So, when we are using our self-directed approach, such as YouTube or something, there is a perhaps tendency to be disjointed in what we're learning. So it's advisable not to limit our exposure to that sort of education. Strategy jumping without proper testing to validate. Now, we may have a good strategy, but we haven't tested it properly or thoroughly in back testing or live testing. So we don't know the drawdown periods, we don't know consecutive losers, that sort of thing. So we may very well be in a losing period. We may have lost 4 in a row, and the strategy may be about to turn around and start to create some decent profits. But we don't know that because we haven't done due diligence on that strategy. So that's another form of distraction. Going along with the crowd. Now, just because the crowd says that it's a good thing, that doesn't necessarily make it a good thing. And quite often people will suffer from the fear of missing out and they'll jump into what everybody's in. So what I'm saying here is don't be like the herd. What that does also is not allow us to develop our own techniques and opportunities, but it makes us less accountable if the trade doesn't go our way. That way we've got somebody to blame if the trade doesn't go our way. So we need to begin to trust our own judgment as we develop an understanding of market behaviour. Okay, so the holy grail in trading. Now, I'm going to let you in on a bit of a secret here. The secret is that there is no secret. There's no secret system or methodology that always wins. Many robust systems, but none with 100% winning, not even close. So there are no shortcuts, there's no secret sauce, there's no quick fix. There's nothing new in trading. Trading's been around for decades. Some of the smartest and most brilliant minds have tried their luck at trading. So there's nothing new to be discovered. Holy grail in trading won't be found in some indicator or combination of indicators. It won't be found in some new strategy discovery, as we just discussed before. It's all been discovered. If there was some new strategy, then everybody would be on it and it probably would become not viable in the end. And it won't be found on the internet. And pursuing the holy grail only leads to frustration. Now, it also won't be found in some high-priced, flashy, gimmicky sales event whereby everybody comes away with a seminar high and thinks this is the next best thing. So, the holy grail in trading is within you. It is the application of a winning system or methodology that is applied with consistent discipline. This is the holy grail in trading. Okay, so learning about yourself. So, as you begin to trade, you'll start to learn about yourself. And at that point, you must examine your beliefs. Now, one such example I'm going to ask is, do you believe that you can be successful in trading? Do you believe that you deserve to be successful in trading? Okay, they're just two examples. You must examine your money scripts. In other words, you need to ask yourself how you view money. Okay, there's 4 different types of money scripts. Now, if one of those money scripts you have is that people with money are rotten types of individuals, then naturally our mind will avoid becoming one of those persons. So subconsciously we'll sabotage our efforts. That's just one example. There are others. So, and when you begin to learn about yourself, your fears will confront and stalk you during trading. Now, the word fear is actually false expectations appearing real. It's not actually that, but that's how it can be put. So most of the things we fear actually never come true. But in trading, our fears will be right at the very forefront of our focus. So at times, these fears may be painful to deal with. So therefore, you must create strategies to deal with these emotions, because otherwise we will just be gripped by fear and won't be able to push forward and won't be able to move past this. So unless work is done in this area, stagnation will occur. And a lot of people stay in this area because it's perhaps either too painful to deal with or they don't want to deal with it. So trading is very much a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Now, you can't control the markets, but you can control your reactions to it. Okay, so to recap what we've learned in this video, we've learned about the pitfalls, the distractions, and the things that we need to avoid. We've learned about the holy grail in trading and that it actually does exist, but it exists within ourselves. And we've learned about ourselves. So in our next video, we're going to look at seeking out and learning from a mentor, and we're going to look at beginning to specialize. So this concludes our video for today. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.